Hi, my name is Barbara Harris Combs, and I serve as the chair of the Department of Sociology and Criminal Justice and a professor of sociology here at KSU. I'd love to tell you a little bit about my research. As a sociologist, we are interested in society, and particularly how society, the influence it has on human outcomes, what we might think, be, become. And particularly for me, my research focuses on race relations in contemporary U.S. society. I'm interested and theorize about the role of place in continuing racial oppression in society. My first career was actually in law, and then I decided to make a transition and do something I really enjoyed. And I was kind of naturally good at teaching, and so with effort, I thought I could be great at it, because I'm always looking at people and how they interact, and just wondering, what makes people do the things that they do. So I say I've always been a sociologist, and I've always been doing this research. I would say most of my research, at least at this season, is done through the internet. For instance, when the Ahmaud Arbery, he was killed in that neighborhood in Brunswick, Georgia, the investigation started for me through newspaper, through internet, through television shows, broadcast. But then I actually went to visit Brunswick, Georgia, and stayed there for several days and walked through the neighborhood. So my current research is an expansion on the work that I've been doing. I'm doing it with two collaborators, one who is a social worker and one who is a political science, and two different institutions, one in South Carolina, one in North Carolina. And it's about Black places and spaces of political empowerment. And so it's an expansion upon each of our individual work in trying to get a better insight into society. Many people see the Black community as being monolithic, as being the same. We appreciate and recognize the diversity of Blacks in U.S. society and in the world, but we're also interested in what it is that holds the community together and causes many, not all, but many, to vote in the same way. And so it's a continuation of those ideas that I've been researching for a while now. I love the idea that research can have an impact on the larger community. So I think I have an appreciation for both, that it is important for us to understand the social world, and that's key to changing it. I hope that, again, that idea of sharing my learned perspective that is also influenced by my lived experience, that speaking up and sharing that will influence others and help them to understand in a wider perspective. One of the things that I'm really, really proud of in my role as department chair is we have so many excellent faculty who love the opportunity to engage students in their research. And so please, 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 if you have any interest in my own research or research that any of our great faculty do, just reach out to us. We want to connect you. I hope that you'll reach out to us and contribute to the work that we're trying to do to not just understand the social world, but to change it for the better for all of us. I think research is important because so many of us are used to and have a vested interest in seeing things, from a certain perspective. But we fail to analyze things from a different angle. And research allows us to get a fuller picture of that. And that inquiry, where we're willing to at least consider or listen to a different perspective, is so critical. And it's something that so few people are encouraged to do right now. And so I think research is art, and is an art form that everyone can and should engage in. The Department of Sociology and Criminal Justice at Kennesaw State University is a great place. We have great majors, so you might consider majoring in sociology or majoring in criminal justice. And I want you to understand that those are foundational degrees that can help you to do anything that you might want to do. If you have any curiosity about the social world, about changing it for the better, then please, please, please consider taking a class with us, or maybe even majoring in criminal justice or sociology. I promise you, you won't be disappointed.